breaks. I see my heart cave in. I got my scars. I've been to hell and back again. Born for the blue skies, we'll survive the rain. Born for the sunrise, we'll survive the pain. We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing, wait, it's not over now. We've been down, but we've never been out. Yeah, we're the dark horses. Found the way out. The city takes everything it can. But outside the crowds, I can feel my lungs again. Born for the blue skies, we'll survive the rain. Born for the sunrise, we'll survive the pain. We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. We've been running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing.
And welcome to Spear Nation Radio. I'm your host, Chandler Moore, your color commentator, Chandler Morrison, along with my play-by-play analyst, Brent Hurst. And we're live from Jasper, Tennessee for today's matchup between your Sequatchie County Indians and the Lady Warriors of Marion County. And Brent, this game has the makings to be a good one, doesn't it?
Should be a great game today. Both these teams looking to get another tally in the win column. And, man, it's a great day to be broadcasting. Beautiful day out here.
Yeah. And now it's time for our pregame stretch, sponsored by Land's Restaurant, Southern Country Cooking. And, Brent, there's been a lot of success from both of these programs.
Yeah, we'll start with Marion County, who's proved to be a really good team this season. Their only losses came against Baylor, who's currently ranked number 1 in Division II AA, to District 6A rival Whitwell, who is currently ranked number 15 in the state, and Walsh Jesuit High School in Ohio. They currently have a 6-3 record. What do we have for Sequatchie County, Chandler?
What we have for Sequatchie County, this weather hasn't really helped the Lady Indians this season. This is only their 4th game of the season. They would have dominating wins over South Pittsburgh and Bledsoe County in their first 2 outings of the season before losing 8-3 to Marion County. And their last game is last Wednesday, I believe, right? In the school matchup there in Dunlap, and that makes the Lady Indians 2-1 on the season. But should be a lot more softball to come this season.
Should be a good game. I'm ready for this one. You can bet these players are too. Be interesting if Sequatchie County can rebound from that 8-3 loss against Marion County last week, and if Marion County can keep up the great play.
Okay. And we're live here from Jasper, Tennessee, and we'll be right back after this break.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk the guy, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
And the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
And we're back here at Marion County High School for today's matchup between Indian softball and Lady Warriors softball here. Brent, nice weather today, ain't it?
Man, it's beautiful out here. I love it.
Great
day in Jasper.
Yeah, great weather for anything today, really.
Every sport should play today, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, really, really good. Luckily, you're not playing today, and we have you on the air today, don't we?
True.
So,
we might put in a plug for soccer and baseball here in a minute.
yeah,
If we get a break in the action. Well, it's softball. We will get a break in the action sometime.
yeah. But it should be a lot of action today.
I'm going to go ahead and apologize for myself. I can't speak for Chandler, but it's the first time that I've been on the radio since last time we were on the radio, which was a good while ago. So please forgive us if we mess up a couple times.
And for the Marion County Lady Warriors, starting today, we have at first base number 16, Bailey Rutledge. We have pitching number 22, Erica O'Kane. In right field, we have number 27, Taylor Kennedy. At second base, we have number 26, Megan Wardlaw. At third base, we have number 20, Brandy Barnes. And in right field, we have, or center fielder, we have number 4, Sheldon Ritchie. My bad. And in center field, we have number 8, Miss Chelsea Fowler. And at shortstop, we have 00, Brianna Vinson. And catching, we have number 24, Kelsey Barnett.
Now we're back to me and Brett and getting ready for this game here. Lady Warriors just taking the field, warming up here. And talk a little about soccer. What do you got going with soccer now?
Let me see. On the season, we're 4-2, 2-1 in district, which I think might be the first time we've ever been able to say that. We got wins against Bledsoe and then a very good Jackson County team.
Mm-hmm.
Next week, we've got Tyner at home on Monday, Sale Creek at home on Thursday, and Notre Dame at home on Friday.
So, I mean, you're looking at a pretty good week there for soccer.
Yeah, Tyner's always a close game with us. Very, very athletic. They've got a lot of players from Puerto Rico, good at soccer too. Sale Creek, we've never played them before, so we don't know much about them. But they are a small school, new program, so we're assuming that probably not great yet, probably just starting up their program, but never know, so we can't take them lightly. And then Notre Dame, of course, state title contender every year, so that's going to be a hard game.
Oh, yeah. And here we go, getting started here. We're going to have Allison Davenport, number 1, leading off here. In the circle right now is number 22, Erica O'Kane. She'll be in the circle starting off this game.
Umpire says play ball.
First pitch coming. And it'll be fouled off.
Right off the bat, right off the bat and onto the plate. So that'll be first foul. The count will be 0-1 now. Davenport back into the box.
O'Kane getting ready in the circle. Pitch coming, and it will be strike right down the middle.
Called strike, no swing. 0-2 the count now. Okay, back into the circle, and Davenport ready. And would have been a ball, but Allison Davenport takes a swing at it just barely, not quite able to hold up, and she will strike out. That'll be 1 out for the Lady Indians here in the first inning. And
up now is number 3, Bailey Longston.
Awaiting the pitch in the batter's box. Okay, pitches. Right down the middle. Fastball got her looking. So the count will be 0-1 now. 1 strike thrown on the first pitch. O'Kane back into the circle, and Longston awaiting the pitch. Hard swing at a fastball, and that will be 0-2 the count now. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So again, the count is 0-2. O'Kane to pitch to Longson. 1 out this inning. And this one is fouled off into the, not sure what you call this, into the gate. So after a foul, the count is still 0-2. O'Kane waiting for the ball to be returned to her. It is now. And Longson steps back into the batter's box to await the pitch. We'll try not to have too much silence on the air today, but do what we can for baseball and softball. Not too much we can do about it. Pitch comes and catches are swinging, ball thrown low. So 2 up, 2 down for O'Kane. Good pitching by her so far. Third player up for the Lady Indians with 2 outs in the top of the first. Amber Kilgore, our first left-handed batter of the day.
Pitch coming. Be a strike right down the middle there.
And O'Kane back into the circle. The count is 0-1. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the first for the Lady Indians. No score yet. 2 up, 2 down so far. Strike 2. Caught her looking again. Nice right down the middle. Good pitching by O'Kane so far.
Yeah.
I've been impressed with what I've seen.
O'Kane looking for her 9th strike, and 3rd strikeout here on this pitch is the pitch coming, and it'll be low there.
First ball thrown that's not been swung at. So the count will be the count will be 1-0 for Kilgore. I wish I could do this.
Forgive us.
What is it? What's the count now? 1-2.
1-2.
And shoot,
Hit
that'll
up in
be a
the
fly
air.
ball to left field. It will be just foul, and the left. I'm sorry, who was that? The left fielder.
Number four.
Richie is unable to get there. So that'll be a foul ball. 1-2 still the count. Kilgore back into the batter's box. Again, 2 outs in the top of the first. Amber Kilgore in the batter's box. O'Kane in the circle from Marion County.
Pitch coming from O'Kane. Be swung at by Amber Kilgore, and she will be out of there. And that's the end of the top of the first here at Marion County High School.
3 up, 3 down for O'Kane. Got strikeouts on all 3 of them. Good rise ball there to strike out Kilgore, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Great job.
Yeah, that was a great riser there. Hadn't come out here yet. We'll tell you that when they come out here. But I do think it'll be Emily Yell in the circle for the Indians. Surely. And she is the sophomore ace for the Indians. Does a very, very good job. Led the team, helped lead the team last year to the state tournament with her excellent pitching, and really just a flawless pitcher most of the time.
Yeah.
So, I do want to talk about the Marion County team, though. They did get a win against Father Ryan, which is on the same level as Baylor. And that Baylor loss that we talked about earlier was by 1 point. Just a 3-2 loss. So, this Marion County squad, not one to just look over. I'll tell you that right now. Very good squad here.
And of course, the Lady Indians already know that, having gotten beaten last week.
Yeah.
Marion
Of course, you had the 8-3 loss, but these two programs, kind of show how good the Valley is in softball. Of course, you've got Sequatchie County, Marion County, then you've got Whitwell, and in the past you've had, and even this year a little bit, you got Bledsoe.
Yeah, they're down this year, but
they are down this year. They're more of a, what I've heard, they're more of an inconsistent squad than anything. They can be good at times, but,
Let me ask you a question. Why in the world is the Valley so good at softball?
I don't know. I think there's just a lot of feeder programs, especially in Marion County and Sequatchie County. Sequatchie County, they just, from the bottom to the top, there's just softball is good. I know my mom, she used to coach, she still coaches softball, and, even at the young age, they're getting these, regional tournaments, and they're beating people. They're getting to the top. So
the entirety of the softball knowledge that I have comes from watching the College World Series the past 2 years. So,
hey, not a bad place to get it from.
Be patient with me.
Number 27 for the Lady Warriors coming up to the plate.
Taylor Kennedy, she's the right fielder, and
leading off for the Lady Warriors. And Kilgore's in the circle now.
Look at us talking too soon before we know what's
actually happening. Always.
Kilgore in the circle for Lady Indians. First pitch is a ball.
Going to be right outside there.
Number 4, Hadley Gray is catching.
Got the 1-0 count going here for Kilgore. It's going to be a strike. It's going to be low in the box, but it will be a strike and right on the side of that plate.
So 1-1 the count now. Again, bottom of the first. Score still 0-0. Kilgore in the circle for the Lady Indians. And Gray catching. That'll be another called strike. Got her looking. 1-2 the count.
Still scoreless here in the bottom of the first.
Again, up to the plate for the Lady Warriors is Taylor Kennedy. Her count is 1-2. And Kilgore throws a ball just outside.
That's going to be just a little bit low.
2-2 the count. She's already thrown more balls in her first 4 pitches than O'Kane did. And not saying there's anything wrong with that. That's how you... And her 5th pitch is a strike, and she catches number 27, Kennedy, looking, and that'll be a strikeout. But like I was saying, nothing wrong with throwing balls. That's what you do.
And I don't think Kennedy, she didn't swing on any of those pitches, did she? Or did she swing on one of them? I believe she swung on one of them. But,
you might be right. I don't remember.
But she's working that zone a lot. And we have our first left-handed pitcher of the day, Brianna Vincent.
Second left-handed pitcher.
Or
Kilgore.
Or batter, sorry.
I'm sorry.
We're all confused here.
We have our second left-handed batter of the day. First for Marion County, number 00, Brianna Vincent. There we go.
And 0-1 count already from Kilgore. Pitch coming from Kilgore. Be in there to be just inside the box.
1-1 the count now. I promise you we will be good at doing radio for softball before too long. And we've got the Marion County students coming out now, some of them. This is a day game here from Jasper, Tennessee. Marion County schools had spring break last week.
It'll be hit to the third baseman,
and
Bailey Longston, and it'll be an out to first base. Michaela Newman getting that out at first.
Good job by the Sequatchie County infield there.
And they do have really, really strong infield this year. Most of those people are coming back from last year. So, good to see infield working away at this Marion County offense.
2 up, 2 down for Sequatchie County. Third batter up. It'll be number 22, Erica O'Kane, the pitcher of Marion County.
That's going to be just outside there. It'll be the first pitch. It'll be a ball there for Kilgore.
1-0 count quickly. Again, still scoreless here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 outs. Second ball thrown by Kilgore.
Goes behind the catcher. Gets just out of there.
2-0 count. Kilgore will try to collect herself. Pretty good pitching by Kilgore today.
Mm-hmm. Start off, and it'll be just low there, and that'll be her third ball of this batter.
I think that ball was my fault. I said good pitching and curse at the commentator.
Curse of the commentator.
3-0 the count now. Again, O'Kane, Marion County's pitcher, is the batter. Kilgore pitches. Catches are looking. 3-1 the count now. Strike down the middle.
That's just a great pitch right there. You couldn't ask for anything better than that.
Pitch coming, and it is hit right
down the gap there, and
right in between the shortstop and third baseman of Sequatchie County. And O'Kane will be our first base runner of the day. She will get to first.
Smith catching that out in the outfield, but it was a grounder. She threw it to second, and Kennedy getting to first on that gapper right there.
Okay, not Kennedy.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And O'Kane will be pinch run for number 25, who I do not have on my roster, comes in from Marion County.
Now at the plate, Taylor Roberts.
Number 44.
She'll hit it. It'll be foul ball after it's fielded by Newman, the first baseman today.
Roberts, the only player in the starting batting order who did not start in the, I'm not sure how to say that, did not start on defense in the top of the first.
Mm-hmm.
Second pitch comes in. It's a ball, so 1-1 the count now. Bottom of the first. 2 outs. Runner on first for Marion County. Still scoreless. Kilgore in the circle. And again, Roberts in the batter's box. Just high.
Be high in the zone right there. It almost looked like she was going to swing at it. It looked like it was a good strike there, but he's going to call it a ball.
Roberts very tall.
Mm-hmm.
So so the strike zone is a little heightened.
Yep.
2-1 the count now.
And it'll be hit high into the outfield, and it'll be a home run.
Just over the wall.
Yeah. Wow, amazing hit there by Taylor Roberts.
2 runs come in to score for the Lady Warriors of Marion County.
Really the first scores of the game, 2-0 early, Marion County ahead. I know. That's just a great ball. I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just high. It just ended up being over the fence there.
Yeah, a pitch like that from Kilgore. As soon as Kilgore's pitch came off the bat, I'm like, that was a good pitch because it's going to go high enough that it'll be caught. But absolutely not Kilgore's fault at all. Roberts just had the power to get behind it.
And now we got up to bat.
Megan Wardlow,
number 26 for the Warriors. Pitch coming from Kilgore. It'll be low. And it'll be 1-0 count coming for the next pitch.
Kilgore back into the circle. Wardlow in the batter's box. 1-0 the count. High. 2-0 the count. 2-0 the score. Marion County lead Sequatchie County. Kilgore collects herself momentarily. Comes back into the circle.
Pitch coming. That'll be a strike. That was a little bit of a rise ball there.
A little bit of a rise ball, but kept it down enough. 2-1 the count now. Good pitch.
Warlow just a little bit shorter than the previous batter, so the strike zone's just a little bit smaller there. Be foul ball. That'll be out of play. Surprised it didn't hit a student back behind us. But
when we say surprised about that, my heart legit skipped a beat because I look back and the entirety of Marion County High Schools out here, none of them knew what was happening. Someone almost died. 2-2 the count.
Wardlow up to bat again. Here comes Kilgore with the pitch. It'll be swung at by Wardlow, and that'll be the third strike called.
Good rise ball. Good rise ball.
And that'll be the end of the first. Marion County leading 2-0 already early in this ball game. And we'll be right back after this break.
Born for the blue skies. Born for the blue skies. Born for the sunrise. We'll survive the pain. We're singing, hey, you can't count us out. We're running up against the crowd. Yeah, we're the dark horses. We're singing, we don't care what they say. We know.
To Erica O'Kane. Top of the second now. Marion County leads Sequatchie County 2-0 here at a day game from Jasper, Tennessee. First pitch is swung at. Swing just high by Stockwell. Sorry to cut you off there,
Well,
Chandler.
that's fine. You got me.
0-1 the count now.
And again, Shine Stockwell in the batter's box. Cut off for a second there. Sorry about that. Pitch coming from O'Kane, and it'll be just outside there.
Just to the right. And that'll make the count 1-1. Stockwell is a right-handed batter. Waiting on the next pitch. And that'll be, again, just outside. I thought it might have been a strike, but umpire calls it a ball.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was just a pretty fast ball coming in there. So
that was.
Looked like a strike on the speed alone.
2-1 the count now. Pitch comes from O'Kane.
Be outside
again,
there.
Just outside. She's liking that spot. 3-1, all 3 balls to the same place. 3-1 the count now. Again, Stockwell in the batter's box for the Lady Indians.
O'Kane regrouping in the circle.
First inning was 3 up, 3 down for Sequatchie County.
Pitch coming.
And
that'll be low, but he'll call it a strike there for the full count now coming for Cheyenne Stockwell.
Very bottom of the strike zone there. And again, as Chandler said, it is a full count.
I think that defines the bottom of the strike zone. And she'll swing and miss right there. Sorry about that.
It's okay. We said the same thing. We've been around each other too much. So another strikeout for
O'Kane. That'll be the fourth strike, for her.
4 batters up for Sequatchie County. 4 strikeouts for O'Kane.
As number 14, Newman comes up to the plate. O'Kane with the pitch coming. Be swung at.
Just barely. She tried to hold up, wasn't quite able to. So 0-1 the count now. 1 out in the top of the second.
Next pitch coming. It'll be hit right down the line.
Just inside of first base. And she's trying to get to second. Almost. No, she'll be tagged out before she gets there.
I can see going for second there. That's a very good move, but just not enough. I think the distance the ball went back was a little bit misjudged there, but still a good move there. Try to get a double out of it. Emily Yell up to the plate now, number 16. And she'll foul it off.
And it will thankfully hit this cage. So that'll make the count 0-1. Emily Yell back into the batter's box. O'Kane back into the circle. 2 outs in the top of the second. Marion County lead 2-0. Marion County are the home team.
It's going to be outside by O'Kane. O'Kane regrouping.
I believe O'Kane has thrown only 5 balls so far, and 4 of them have been to the same spot.
It'll be hit by Yale, and she's going to go to first and stay there. She's not even going to attempt to go to second. Good judgment there.
Went just inside the first baseman.
Up to bat for the Lady Indians, number 22.
Go out to Kennedy Taylor out in the outfield, right field there.
That'll be the first base runner for the Lady Indians today.
Number 22, Hannah Knight coming up to the plate, and it'll be low and outside a little bit there for O'Kane. 1-0 count coming now for Hannah Knight.
Lady Indians trying to just slowly move their runners along, and that'll be another ball outside. 2-0 the count.
O'Kane really liking that outside spot there.
O'Kane back into the circle. Hannah Knight needing a minute. Marion County students behind us making me laugh.
Pitch coming.
And
be fouled off by Knight.
Hits this wall right here in front of us. That'll be 2-1 now. 2 outs in the top of the second. O'Kane delivers the pitch.
Be another foul ball. This time straight back toward the press box here.
2-2 the count now. O'Kane collecting herself. She's done well today. Pitch comes in, and it's just touched foul. Would have been low, probably would have been a ball. Swung at by Knight, goes just foul.
We'll get another chance there in the batter's box.
Count still 2-2. Again, we have Emily Yale on first. Yeah, Emily Yale on first base, excuse me. Sequatchie County trail Marion County 2-0 in the top of the second with 2 outs. And that'll be a high and just outside ball from O'Kane. Full count now for Hannah Knott.
If you notice, since Newman is hit and almost got to a double there, she's kind of lost a little bit of composure, throwing more balls here. O'Kane has.
And swing and a miss by Hannah Knott, and that will end the inning. So, out of 7 batters that O'Kane has faced, she's got 6 outs, and 5 of them have been strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
Good job by O'Kane today.
Mm-hmm. And I will say she's kind of getting a little bit more balls. Sequatchie County kind of getting a little bit more comfortable in the batter's box there. But O'Kane, like I was saying, as soon as after Newman almost got on base there and hit that first ball of the game, she's kind of lost a little bit of composure there in the circle. O'Kane has. But now we got Amber Kilgore in the circle, and she's warming up. Excuse me. And I do want to say this. We talked earlier about the infield being so strong for this Lady Indians team, and they really are, but the outfield has kind of been the weak point of this team, honestly.
Just because of how many players they've had to replace.
Yeah, just due to that. Had a lot of seniors out in the outfield. Had two of the 3 out in the outfield were seniors last year, and that's what really held this team together, took them to the state tournament. But a little bit less experience in the outfield now.
I'm about to make myself sound like an idiot on air, but that's okay. I do that all the time. How many innings in TSSAA sections?
I actually had to look at this a lot. 7 in both baseball and softball.
7 in softball, good.
Yep.
7 in baseball, I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really weird for me because I went to go cover a baseball game. First game I covered, and I was ready to go after the 6th inning. And they're like, wait, we got another inning to go. And I was like, oh, dear. Not that it wasn't a good game. I was just,
Well,
I was used to it.
I'm used to 9 in baseball. So up to bat for Marion County.
Number 20, Barnes.
And that
She'll
ball will
hit
be
it.
popped high in field. And number 3 of Sequatchie County, Bailey Longston, the third baseman, will be there to handle it. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Amber Kilgore, who is in the circle for the Lady Indians. Bottom of the 2nd,
Now
1 out.
Now to bat Sheldon Ritchie.
Against Sequatchie County, trail 2-0 to Marion County.
And that'll be a strike right down the middle for Kilgore. Getting a little bit more composure in the circle here.
0-1 the count. Kilgore just needed a couple of pitches. And even those couple of pitches where she was just settling down, those were pretty good pitches.
Yeah. Goes second one. It'll be foul ball there for Ritchie.
Kind of off the back of the calf.
Mm-hmm.
They'll take the count to 0-2. Kilgore getting ready to throw the next pitch. Pitch comes, and just outside ball. 1-2 the count now. As Chandler tries to keep his papers straight.
Hardy, har.
Sorry. Pitch coming from Kilgore, and it's
Hit by Ritchie.
It was a high.
Longson will take it. She'll throw it to first. It's going to be an out at first. A very, very good throw by Longson to get her out. That's going to be a close one either way you went.
That was very, very close. I thought the umpire, to be completely honest with you, was going to call her safe. Very good play by the infield of Sequatchie County.
Of course, I can see the base and everything. I just couldn't see where the feet were touching the base there because of the way it was sitting. But it looked like she was about to be called safe there, but they did call her out for the first out of this inning.
Up to bat now for Marion County, Chelsea Fowler, number 8. And
She'll hit the first pitch there, and it'll be popped up. Allison Davenport will catch it for the pop fly out, and that'll be the third out of the inning here for Sequatchie County. 2-0 here as we go to, I believe, the
top of the third.
Top of the third here, excuse me. Sorry. Lost track of there.
It's okay, Chandler.
It's all right. 2-0 Marion County as we go to the top of the third here, and we'll be right back after this break. And we're back here at Marion County High School for today's matchup. And we got Hadley Gray at the plate now.
Top of the third for the Lady Indians. The score is Marion County 2, Sequatchie County 0. Sequatchie County are the away team. We're here in Jasper. Hadley Gray up for Sequatchie. In the circle for Marion County is number 22, O'Kane, who has thrown 5 strikeouts in 2 innings. And the first pitch of the third inning will be a strike. Got Gray looking. Gray is in Hadley Gray, not Gray is in the uniforms of Grundy County. I'm sorry, I'm tired. So the count will be 0-1 now. Second pitch.
It's hit out of the outfield, and it'll be caught by right fielder.
Caught by the right fielder, Taylor Kennedy.
Number 27 for the Warriors. Good hit there by Gray, though. You have no excuse to be tired. It's the middle of the day.
I woke up at 4 this morning because I couldn't go
I
back
did
to
too.
sleep. Yeah, but yours was by choice.
No, I wasn't that choice.
So Sequatchie County's Jalen Schmidt up to bat. Jalen Schmidt up to bat, I'm sorry. And O'Kane will
That was
throw
way outside. Smith won't even think about that one.
outside enough the catcher couldn't even get to it. So the count will be 1-0, and we are back to softball. Schmidt standing in the batter's box again, and O'Kane in the circle. Pitch comes in low. Count will be 2-0.
Yep. That's kind of close to the bottom right there. Didn't know what that one's going to be called.
Yeah, that could have gone either way. Both pitchers really trying to figure this umpire out, figure out where this strike zone is before the 4th inning. Ball hit lightly.
And
Shortstop will pick it up, and nice throw to first. That shortstop is Brianna Vinson.
Up to bat, number 1, Miss Allison Davenport.
got Smith by about 1 foot, by about 1 step there on the out.
Back to the top of the order for the Lady Indians. Allison Davenport up to bat.
O'Kane still in the circle.
Davenport struck out her first time.
O'Kane pitch coming. It's going to be way outside there, but not too far. The catcher can't get it.
1-0 the score now. 1-0 the count now. In Allison Davenport's defense for striking out at her first time over the plate. So did a lot of players who have faced O'Kane so far. And this pitch comes in. Davenport has to move so that she doesn't get hit in the legs. 2-0 the count.
Okay, not as strong as she was there in the first inning, throwing those 4 straight strikeouts in the first and second innings.
4 straight, right?
Allison Davenport hits it out way back, and it'll be caught again by Taylor Kennedy in right field there. She's doing an excellent job out there in right field. Usually don't get a lot of action out right field. Usually it's more toward left field, but she's got a lot of action today out there and made do of it. But that'll be the end
of the top of the third.
Into the top of the third, excuse me, yep. And Lady Warriors still lead 2-0 here. Interesting matchup today. So, and like we were talking about, both these teams really, really good softball programs in general. Even though Marion County is a smaller school than Sequatchie County, they were dominant in the last game, and they look to be on a roll today. So,
Marion County this season have really played with teams that they shouldn't be competing with.
Yeah, as far as size
and beaten those teams.
Yes.
Sequatchie County just getting warmed up out here. If you're not accustomed to softball, this happens every time the top of the inning or bottom of the inning ends. The team in the outfield will take a few minutes to warm up.
I'm not going to say anything, Brent.
Hey, you and me are accustomed to softball, but people like Sawyer aren't.
Inside joke there.
If you know him, you'll get it. It's okay. Up to bat for the Lady Warriors of Marion County, Bailey Rutledge, number 16, the first baseman. Kilgore still in the circle for Sequatchie County. First pitch comes in just a touch high, and that'll be a ball. 1-0 the count.
Rutledge taking some practice swings outside the box.
Back inside the box now.
Kilgore coming with a 1-0 pitch. Be fouled off into the rope fence we have here.
One and 1 the count now. If you heard the sound effect that Marion County had, you understand why I'm laughing.
Kilgore regroup in the circle.
Taking her time.
She comes with the pitch.
Hit right back to her, and she will calmly get it to first. And that'll be out number 1 for Sequatchie County. Or, I'm sorry, Marion County is out number 1 by Sequatchie County's defense. Back to the top of the... I'm sorry?
Must have had a substitution here. Number 9, Harley Jordan at the plate instead of Taylor Kennedy. Left-handed batter. Hit straight over to right field and
just over Davenport.
Just over Davenport, who backed up to try to catch it in the air, but not enough there, and Jordan will get to first base.
Double zero Brianna Vincent up to bat now. Again, left-handed batter. Runner on first for Marion County. Took me literally like 30 seconds to figure out how to write down what just happened. Kilgore's pitch comes in. Great right down the middle. Umpire calls it a strike. Already ahead in the count, or Sequatchie County, 0-1 the count. Assuming we can get that on the scoreboard. 1 out here in this inning.
Kilgore regroup in the circle. Here she goes with the pitch. It'll be bunted and fouled there by Vincent. Excuse me.
Take the count to 0-2. Kilgore back into the circle. Kilgore taking her time.
Regrouping.
Vincent
Here she goes. Be hit by Vincent. It'll be fouled off out of play into the mass of Marion County students and now out here at the field.
This time they were watching. It's all good.
Or at least we think they were watching. They should be by this point in the game.
0-2 the count now. Kilgore back into the circle for Sequatchie County. Again, Sequatchie County trail Marion County 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Marion County home team. Well hit by Vincent. Back almost to the wall, but it will be caught by Sequatchie County's center fielder. Cannot tell who that is. Is that Hannah Knott? No, I'm sorry.
I can't see from here.
15 or 16. Emily. Is that Emily Yell?
Yes, it is. Emily Yell out in the outfield, yes.
Good catch by Emily Yell.
Kind of scary. She looked like she wasn't going to catch it for a second there, but she got it just the way she was out there. Here comes Kilgore with the pitch.
Up for Marion County, number 22, their pitcher O'Kane. Again, still a runner on first for Marion County. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
I always like to see these pitcher-pitcher matchups here at the plate.
It amuses me. Quite enjoy it. Tennessee, Oklahoma. And that will be just too high. 1-1 the count. Kilgore back into the circle. I had some interesting Twitter conversations with some of the softball team during the World Series this past year.
Mm-hmm. And here comes the pitch.
Oh, pitch is just inside. It's a ball, but runner will try to steal second. Sequatchie County's number 4, Gray, will attempt to throw her out. Nobody's really there. Hits her in the foot. She's safe. And now we've got a runner on second. And ball well hit, almost into the gap. Yes, into the gap, and just not able to be brought in by by Sequatchie County.
And that is an amazing
Whoa.
out there. Wow. Jalen Smith missed the ball out in center or out in left center field, and center fielder Emily Yell came to throw the ball in to second base and threw it all the way and got her tagged on second. Just a great play there, and amazement they got the out there, but God, that was a great play.
Marion County do get another run in, though. Let me see if I can figure out who that was. Number 9, who I do not have listed on my roster, did run across
Jordan.
the plate. Sorry?
Jordan. Number 9, yeah.
So it is 3-0 now. 3-0 now. Marion County leads Sequatchie County going into the top of the fourth.
I do like these day games. Sequatchie County's always had them, and Marion County's always had them too, especially with baseball, softball, that kind of thing. It's always great to see these day games, see the students come out and watch, even if they're kind of a little bit forced to come out here. But it's always great because most of them usually just like to come watch the game. They usually don't get to see it outside of school, so
yeah,
it's always great. I was talking over River City Sports were working. They never heard of a day game. It amazed me. I was like, "What are you talking about? Like they don't have day games over here." I was like, "Well."
They don't have day games in Chattanooga?
Yeah, apparently they don't. They don't have.
Really?
They don't, or maybe they do, but they don't. They don't have them that often. They used to have them or something like that. But I'd talked to John, my manager, and he's from Tullahoma, Tennessee, and they never had a day game either. And I guess that's just where he's a bigger school, or maybe in Chattanooga they're not as active with the student body. But
maybe that's emphasis on academics.
Yeah.
I like academics, and I think day games are a good thing. So I'm not saying they're bad, but
yeah,
maybe that's what it was.
But it is nice to see day games. I always like to see the students because students get into games a lot of times. So
I didn't get a chance to go to Sequatchie's day softball game. I didn't get a chance to go because I was busy doing something. I was really disappointed. I wanted to be there. Bailey Longson up to bat for Lady Indians, now top of the fourth. Lady Indians trailing Marion County 3-0. In the circle for Marion County is O'Kane. And
that's going to be outside for O'Kane. It'll be 1-0 count coming here for Longson. I will apologize. We'll probably call these players more by their first name than their last name. That's just us knowing them that well.
Yeah. We'll try against it. It took us about half the basketball season to get out of the habit. Pitch comes in low.
O'Kane, and it's just going to be too low there. It's going to be a ball.
2-0 the count now.
Here comes O'Kane with the pitch. That's going to be a hard strike there for O'Kane. Really, really fast pitch there.
I would have liked to have seen that radar.
Yeah. That's what we need to do for the softball games. We need to bring that, don't we?
I ain't going to mess with it. You're welcome to. 2-1 the count now.
Now
Pitch
3-1 the count after it goes outside there.
Again, first batter for Sequatchie County this inning. So no outs. 3-1 the count. Longson.
O'Kane coming with the pitch.
And
they'll bring it up to full count for Longson at the plate. Just great pitching job here by O'Kane in this game.
5 pitches so far for O'Kane through 3 innings.
It's going to be outside. She's going to walk Longson to first. And up to bat now will be Kilgore, left-handed batter for the Indians, number 29. Also the pitcher in the circle for this game.
Pitcher v. pitcher.
Another pitcher v. pitcher. Here we go. O'Kane with the pitch, and she'll...
Kilgore looked to bunt, and everybody ran in on her, but I'm not sure what the umpire called that. I was too busy watching what was happening in the infield. So we'll wait for confirmation on that. There's either 1 ball or 1 strike. We know not.
She's going to try the bunt again. It's going to be bunted straight to the pitcher. It's going to be a sack bunt, and she'll be out at first, but Longson will get to second. Playing a little small ball here for the Indians.
Coming to the plate, number 9, Cheyenne Stockwell.
Stockwell into the batter's box for Sequatchie County. She was struck out her first time up to bat. I probably should start saying what happened the first time everybody was up to bat. I'm sorry. I'm going to try to do that.
Stockwell. She'll hit the ball, be just off the pitcher's glove, and she will get to first. 2 runners on base now for the Lady Indians. Michaela Newman coming up to bat, number 14.
Up to bat, number 14, Michaela Newman.
Runners on first and second for Sequatchie County. They still trail 3-0, 1 out in the top of the 4th.
Not out of this ball game by far. We're a really good chance to keep going here.
And that'll be a ball just low. Almost in the strike zone. 1-0 the count. O'Kane pitching to Newman. And just low and outside. 2-0 the count now. After that stellar first inning and even into the second inning that O'Kane had. She's started to
Okay,
show
with the
that
pitch, and Newman with the hit. It's going to go out to right field, and it's going to be stopped, but it's not going to get to the right fielder, Taylor Kennedy, excuse me. And
hits just in front of Kennedy, and that'll load the bases for Sequatchie County, and we've got Emily Yale up to bat.
at this Oregon, they say all the ducks are on the pond. You never heard that before?
No.
Really? Oh, dude.
Emily Yale, who got to first.
It's going to be a strike.
Emily Yale is the only player in Sequatchie County's lineup, her first time through, to get on a base. Promising signs for Sequatchie County. She did get to first, so she has an 0-1 count now.
One out here, and she'll get the ball to the pitcher.
Throw it to home plate. Out at home plate and out at first.
It's going to be a double play there, and a great double play there. That was going to be a close on first either way you went. So the awareness of O'Kane to throw it to home, then throw it to first, just great awareness by her on the field. So, and we're going to take a break real quick. We'll be right back here at Marion County High School. See you in just a second. And we're back here in Marion County for the day's matchup between your Lady Indians and the Lady Warriors of Marion County. Up to the plate now,
Taylor Roberts, the player who hit the home run back in the first inning.
number 44 for the Warriors. Kilgore still in the circle.
Popped up very high infield. Kilgore looking for it, and she'll catch it herself.
No home run now for Roberts. That was a very impressive home run last time. It just looked like it was a high ball and ended up just going out of the park there. It just really, really good power on her part.
Great strength by Roberts.
Up the plate now, Megan Wardlow, number 26 for the Lady Warriors.
One out here in the bottom of the fourth. We are just over the halfway point in this game. And that'll be called strike. 0-1 the count now.
Kilgore in the circle, regrouping. 3-0 is the score right now in the bottom of the fourth.
Wardlow was struck out back in the first inning. And she now has a 1-1 count.
That pitch going just outside there.
Kilgore back into the circle, taking her time, taking a breath. And ball is hit on the ground. Oh, just unable to handle it.
Mishandled there by Stockwell, the shortstop.
It was a strange angle that she was running in at, so I can understand how she would have a little bit of problem with that. Understandable.
But regardless, Wardlow gets to first. Next up for the Warriors, we have number 12. Don't have a name there for number 12 on their roster. We didn't get the subs on the roster, I don't think. So
I got one.
Yeah, we got one. That's about it.
What in the world?
Number 12 for the Warriors. Here comes the pitch. Kilgore.
Bunted it. And second bunt will work, and player will get to third. Oh, no. Now she's running home. Just mishandled by the third baseman of Sequatchie County, Gray. And that will be another run in for Marion County.
Talk about how strong this infield is. That was just – it wasn't a poor play. It was a mistime, misjudged play there. Kind of an odd situation this infield was put in. That bunt was short. They got the out at first, though, so that is promising.
4-0 the score now. Marion County leads Sequatchie County. 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth. Up to bat for Marion County, I believe, should be number 4, Sheldon Ritchie.
Number 4, Sheldon Ritchie.
Her first time up to bat, Ritchie grounded out.
Kilgore regrouping in the circle. 4-0 lead now for Marion County. It's going to be high there for Kilgore.
1-0 the count. Sequatchie County wearing their white jerseys with purple pants. Marion County in all gray. I don't think we said that today. Kilgore's pitch is
That's going to be
called strike. It was on the very edge of the strike zone. Good pitch by Kilgore. They'll take the count to 1-1. Again, Ritchie in the box, or in the batter's box for Marion County. Kilgore in the circle for Sequatchie County. Marion County leads Sequatchie County 4-0 here in Jasper. Ball is hit to shortstop.
Mishandled a little bit by Stockwell, and it will be an out at first. Force out there. Stockwell getting redemption there. Same kind of play happening, and she does get the out at first. But damage has been done here by Marion County. They score another run here in the fourth inning, and
we want to thank Marion County for letting us come here and radio broadcast. We showed up here and they actually had us a place lined off where we would be able to set up and nobody else could come in here. So that was really nice of them to do for us. Great hospitality.
Definitely.
So thank you to them.
Yeah, I like the caution tape they had out here for us.
Yeah.
Great job. Like Brett said, I'm thankful they had a place for us set out. They worked with us and said, hey, look, we got a spot for you. They even had a cord sitting out here for us ready to go. So I want to thank Marion County for their hospitality they've had during this game. Right now we got
Hannah Knott should be up to bat for the Lady Indians. She struck out her first time up to bat.
O'Kane's still in the circle here for the Lady Warriors. She warms up.
Only had one walk this game through 4 innings.
Yeah, very very good performance for her, and she's had some Lady Indians hit off of her, but she's been pretty solid, and her infield has held up just enough that she's holding a shutout right now against the Lady Indians. So
Kilgore has walked no one.
Yeah, I will say it's a good game for Kilgore. More things have happened for Kilgore as far as, just the chances missed. I'm not sure it's due to her pitching or the infield or what it is, but, she's had a pretty decent game here pitching. And now not number 22 for the Warriors, Lady Indians. Sorry about that.
She's going to hit you. Strikes out swinging. That's what she's going to do to Chandler's head if she hears this. 0-1 the count now. Can't believe you said that. That's awful.
Sorry. No outs here in the fifth.
Second pitch also swinging. Strike 2. 0-2 the count. Okay, just kind of looking at her now. She'll throw her pitch, and that'll be low. 1-2 the count now. Very low. Hits the dirt. Or almost. Pitch coming. And that will be well hit, and right fielder just gets to it. The right fielder, Taylor Kennedy, has been worked well today.
We're used to having night games. We're not used to having middle of the day here.
I like it.
But, good job by Taylor Kennedy in this game just to keep that outfield going.
Hadley Gray up to bat now for the Lady Indians. She had a fly out her first time up to bat. And she'll
get the outside of the strike zone there.
0-1 the count now.
1 out now on the board.
Next pitch coming. And that's hit. Just picked up by
second baseman.
Who's that? Oh, second baseman. I'm sorry, I have it written down. Megan Wardlow.
Up to bat, number 2,
I think.
Smith.
No, that's number 5.
Nope.
I don't have number 5.
No,
She must have been
number 5.
subbed.
Yeah, it must have been subbed in.
Sorry about that. Try to do better next time. Didn't think to get subs. Up to bat for Sequatchie County was Jalen Schmidt, and she'll be safe. Everybody thought that she was out.
Even the players from Marion County thought she was out. They were already running in the dugout. Now Marion County coach coming out to converse with the – no, he's coming out to converse with the umpire here. I would imagine he's not happy with that call.
I would like to give you my 2 cents on the call, but to be completely honest with you, couldn't see it. So I have no idea.
I mean, I can't see the way this is set up. The wall is just high enough we can't see the feet as they're touching the bag. We can see where the bag is. We can't see where the feet are touching the bag.
Right.
So it is kind of hard to see that.
Referees now having a conversation among themselves. All of the Marion County players in the circle.
You got to remember the home plate.
I just called them referees. I'm sorry, umpires.
And the home plate umpire didn't make the call, so he has the ability to overrule. And they're going to say that she's safe still after that conversation. Would imagine so. And Lady Indians get another chance here.
Allison Davenport, she struck out her first time, had a fly out her second time. We're back to the top of the order for the third round for the Lady Indians. We are in the top of the fifth, 2 outs. 4-0, Marion County leads. And her first pitch, the first pitch will be swung at and hit just foul along the first base line. 0-1 the count now. Allison Davenport back in the batter's box. Pitch comes in. And the catcher tries to get Jalen Schmidt off. Trying to
pick her off on first.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
It's all right, Brent.
I will have this down within 2 weeks, I promise.
Here comes O'Kane. It'll be low there.
Low and inside. 2-1 the count.
O'Kane with the pitch coming. Be hit by Davenport. Straight the shortstop. She will get... Oh, no, she'll get on first. And she's going to second, and Smith will get to third. And mishandling of the ball here in the infield for Marion County.
First baseman mishandling the ball, and I believe that will be Bailey Rutledge unless she has been subbed. That'll be number 1 of Marion County, who is not on my... Okay, next time I will get every single person that's on the team. Up to bat now for Sequatchie County, Bailey Longson. She'll take a swing, and it'll be a strike.
They'll try to catch Smith on third, but no luck there.
Longson's first 2 times up to bat were a strikeout and a walk.
2 completely different things.
Yes. And second pitch, swinging. 0-2 the count now. 2 outs, runners on second and third. 2 runners on scoring position for the Lady Indians, who have yet to get a run across home plate.
Here comes the pitch. It'll be hit by Longston, caught by the first baseman for the third out, and Lady Indians had runners in 2 runners in scoring position, 3 runners last time around, and just no progress here coming.
So going into the bottom of the fifth, we'll have Marion County 4, Sequatchie County 0. Up to bat for Marion County will be, unless they make another sub that we are unaware of, should be number 8, Chelsea Fowler.
I want to thank our listeners for tuning in today, as always.
Chelsea Fowler, center fielder, had a fly out on her first at bat, had a fly out to end the second inning. She will come back up to start the 5th inning.
And Fowler will be up to bat next.
Sorry for the silence. Not really much to talk about while the defense are warming up.
I will say we did watch I did watch baseball on Monday, and I covered that game, and it wasn't the best game to watch. Grundy County, blew them out, but they have a really, really good pitcher, so that's understandable. But they did do better on Tuesday night against them because that pitcher was out of the rotation for that day. So, and here we go to the bottom of the 5th here.
Good job, Chandler.
Yes.
And I do apologize for us not being able to broadcast the game on Monday. We had planned to, but I got sick. We're going to see if we can't broadcast the game tomorrow morning against Lookout Valley at 10:15 Central Time. Is that when it starts?
Don't know yet. I don't know if we. I don't know if
it's scheduled for 10:15.
Yeah, it's scheduled for 10:15.
And we're going to try to broadcast. No promises. So first pitch, she'll swing, and that'll be a foul ball over the fence into the students.
Sound effect again.
Hilarious. I love it. Again, Chelsea Fowler. 0-1 the count now. It's the little things that are amusing.
Mm-hmm. Always. Fowler back in the box now. Kilgore regrouping in the circle. Here she comes with the pitch. It's going to be bunted by Fowler. Goes straight to Kilgore and over to Davenport at first for the force out.
She was trying to catch Kilgore not on her toes. Kilgore shows her that she's always on her toes. Up to bat now, Bailey Rutledge grounded out her first at-bat. Number 9 in the order for Marion County. That is not Rutledge.
I was trying to tell you that.
That's when you say, no, Brent, that's not Rutledge.
Not Rutledge. Sorry, we don't have all the subs in here, Dale. We would know who is who.
That'll be number 1 of Marion County. And
she'll hit it straight up in the air, and it'll be caught by Longson, the third baseman, for the second out of the inning.
Back to the top of the order for Marion County. Should be Taylor Kennedy. Will not be Taylor Kennedy. Be number 9. Who batted last time?
Jordan.
She got to first last at bat. First pitch comes high. Ball. 1-0 the count now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Marion County leads Sequatchie County 4-0. Jordan, number 9 of Marion County, in the batter's box with a count at 1-0.
2 outs on the inning.
Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count now.
Still 4-0. Marion County leads in this one. 2 more innings to go after, though.
Kilgore's pitch. And it will be just caught. It will be foul over the fence again.
And a different sound effect this time. Gotta love it.
Getting fancy here in Jasper. They've got 2 sound effects. Count us now 1-2. I can say that because I say it about Sequatchie too.
Hey, we don't have any sound effects, so they are really fancy.
Hilarious.
At least in that aspect.
Hilarious. 1-2, 2 outs.
And it's fouled again, except straight back this time toward the press box.
So far this inning, Kilgore has managed to get a ground out, a fly out, and trying to get anything, any kind of out off Jordan. Getting Kilgore in the circle. And that will be high. 2-2 the count now.
Kilgore goes to the back of the circle. Regroups. She winds up. Pitch is coming. It's going to be low. Full count coming now for Jordan, number 9.
Getting intense. You can kind of tell that Jordan is trying to anticipate, trying to get in the zone.
Here comes Kilgore with the pitch. It's going to be hit by Jordan. Way out in center field. It's going to be over the fence. Jordan with the home run. Second home run of the game for Marion County. And wow, did she get a hold of that one, Brent.
She did. That thing, right off the bat, you could tell. You could tell.
Yeah, I mean, that was just hit too far to not be a home run.
Should be Brianna Vinson up. It is. 0-0 Brianna Vinson of Marion County up.
We do like when the person that's supposed to be in the lineup is there.
It's always nice. First at bat, she grounded out. Second at bat, she flew out. She's up for a strikeout. Sorry. I'm too OCD for it to be anything else. First pitch from Kilgore. Looked like it might have been just inside. Referee, or umpire. He is called an umpire in softball. He signals strike. 0-1 the count. See if I can't get out of the habit of calling him a ref. And she will bunt, and it will... No, it will go just foul. Go just foul. Almost looked like it stayed in play.
And like I said, the wall that we're sitting right here beside, it's just tall enough we can't see the foul line unless we sit up.
Yeah, and we're in
we probably need to be sitting up, but
we're in comfortable chairs, and it's a nice day, so we're not. Nah, let's sit up. I didn't even notice that. So the count is now 1-2 after Kilgore throws the ball. Kilgore eyeing her opponent. Throws a pitch, and that will be foul over the fence. Back into the students.
And now the students get into it because they are you can tell they're paying attention because the whole crowd just got up and moved there waiting for the ball to go over.
I love it. I love it. 1-2 still the count. Bottom of the fifth, 2 outs. Marion County lead 5-0.
Pitch coming for Kilgore. It'll be low. It'll actually hit the dirt before it gets to the glove.
2-2 the count. Vincent is at bat for Marion County.
Kilgore, step up to the rubber. Take the pitch. It'll be, whoa,
nice.
Man, that was a
nice.
great reflexes there by Michaela Newman, standing on first, and it goes straight to her glove. She basically just puts her glove out and just catches it there, but great reflex by her to get her glove out there.
And going into the top of the sixth, Marion County leads Sequatchie County 5-0, which is the same margin of victory they had over the Lady Indians last week. Sequatchie County will come up to the plate, see if they can't cut into that lead.
Yeah, and that's really what you want to see. Whether you win or not, right, you want to see improvement. And I think this is improvement. If the score were to stay the way it is, I think this is improvement to see, they've only scored 5 runs as contrary to 8 runs.
Right.
And of course, you need to get on the board. You need to score more than you did last time. They're really looking for a closer game here is what we want to see out of these Lady Indians. Of course, we always want to see a win. That's always nice.
Yeah.
But you want to see improvement constantly. I think they are improving, especially from last time playing this Marion County team. I think it helps them playing teams like this going in, when you get at the end of the season, you play teams, you've been in tough situations, you get in that district tournament, it makes it a little bit easier. You get in that region tournament, it makes it a little bit easier because of the competition you're facing.
As a Sequatchie County fan, I like seeing wins. But as someone affiliated with Sequatchie County High School and its athletics, I like seeing improvement.
Yeah.
Even more important than wins.
Yeah, definitely. I would rather see improvement against the same players than, maybe be missing a player or two and then beating them, honestly. Right. I mean, that would be my personal preference here.
Sequatchie County's pitcher of the day, number 29, Amber Kilgore, up to bat. Her first at-bat ended in a strikeout. Her second at-bat was a sacrifice fly so that Longson could get to second.
O'Kane's still in the circle for the Warriors.
See no reason for that to be changing anytime soon.
Nope.
Top of the sixth. Marion County lead 5-0. And first pitch swung at and hit just over the shortstop, a little bit mishandled in the outfield, and Kilgore will easily get to first.
Come to the plate, number 9, Cheyenne Stockwell.
And there's going to be a pinch runner for the Indians and Amber Kilgore. That'll be number...
Can't tell. Is that 12?
12, yeah. 12, Gracie Tate on the run.
Gracie Tate can run. Let me tell you something.
Yes, she can.
Quick. Up at bat for the Lady Indians, that'll be number 9, Cheyenne Stockwell. And her first pitch she will swing at, and it will go into foul territory and be caught. So that'll be the second out. No, I'm sorry, first out.
First out of this inning.
Sorry, I'm dealing with my stats and not paying attention to the game. That's my bad. Up to bat is Michaela Newman. She will hit one just foul along the first base line. Michaela Newman in her first at-bat she got out running towards second base, and in her second at-bat she got on to first. So she has not struck out, flown out, or grounded out yet. 0-1 the count for her. She'll swing at it, and it'll be foul. Go back behind me and Chandler.
Almost to the parking lot back there. Hope it didn't hit my car.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
No, I wouldn't either.
I'm sorry. 2 strikes for Michaela Newman. 0-2 the count.
It's going to be just outside there for O'Kane.
1-2 the count now. 1 out in the top of the 6th for Sequatchie County. They do have Gracie Tate on first base, who is pinch running for Amber Kilgore.
The pitch coming for O'Kane.
And it's hit just under O'Kane's glove. And that'll be nice running by Gracie Tate. She might be one of the only players on Sequatchie County's team who could have done that. What happened was Newman's ball went to the second base.
I think the second baseman, was actually closer to the base than Gracie Tate was when she called it, and Gracie Tate still got there in time.
Right.
That's just to show how fast she was. And she was fast enough that now we got 2 runners on base here for the Lady Indians.
Runner on first, runner on second, and up to bat is Emily Yale. Got to first her first at-bat, grounded out her second at-bat. O'Kane waited for me to stop talking before she pitched. I like it. We do that more often. 1 out in the top of the 6th.
Maybe she's listening, Brent.
Oh, my goodness. First pitch will be a ball just outside and low. So 1-0 the count now to Emily Yale. Second pitch is... I wish I could talk. I'm sorry. Second pitch, Yale is caught swinging. So 1-1. That'll be her first strike. O'Kane back into the circle.
Pitch coming from O'Kane. It's going to be swung and missed by Emily Yale, just lower than her bat.
Miss Somerville trying to coach a little bit with how to swing.
From third base.
Might should call her Coach Somerville out here, but I had her for math freshman year. And that'll be
just outside the batter's box, but Emily Yale will swing at it, and that'll be the third strike of the at-bat, and that would be the second out of the inning.
Interesting stat. That's the first strikeout for O'Kane since the second inning. And up to bat for Sequatchie County is Hannah Knott, who flies out near first base.
That'll be the third out of the inning.
And that will end the 6th inning. Sequatchie County have one more opportunity to try to get something on the board. Or into the top of the 6th, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to those strikeouts. Let me tell you how O'Kane's pitches went for the first couple of innings. Strikeout, into the top of the first. Strikeout, out.
And like I said earlier, Michaela Newman, right after the strikeout, I mean to cut you off, Brent.
That's okay.
But she got out she hit the ball. First one to hit the ball and, get it out in the field. Of course, she was out at second. She tried to get the double there. But since then, until two batters ago, she hadn't thrown a strikeout since then. And that is amazing. From the second inning to the 6th, she hadn't thrown a strikeout. And after throwing 4 straight strikeouts.
4 straight, and then a 5th one. 5 of the first 6 outs were strikeouts. So good job by Sequatchie County's batting to adjust.
Mm-hmm.
So up to bat for Marion County. It's always a roulette to see who actually comes to the plate, but it's scheduled to be Erica O'Kane, their pitcher.
And it looks like it's not going to be.
No, it will be.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Saw the wrong number.
Proud of you.
My bad.
Oh, I see what you were looking at. Yeah, I get that. But it will be number 22, Erica O'Kane. She got to first on her first at-bat, and she was caught out running to second in her second at-bat.
Pitcher v. pitcher duel again. O'Kane gets the pitch. It's too high. She doesn't even try. And that rhyme. Brent's just shaking his head over here. Kilgore regroups. Winds up the pitch. It's coming. It's going to be too high again there for O'Kane.
2-0 the count now. Again, we're in the bottom of the sixth. Marion County lead 5-0 over Sequatchie County. 7 innings in TSSAA softball. And nice strike, but it's right to Allison Davenport. That'll be a flyout for O'Kane.
I will say this: the infield doesn't have any problem with reflexes.
No.
That has not been their problem today. They, that has not been their problem. And the one who hit the 2-run home run in the first inning, now up to bat.
Taylor Roberts.
2-run homer there, and it's going to be just low for her.
She did she did fly out her second at bat. So 1 out in the bottom of the sixth.
And that was a high fly ball there.
1 ball. Count is now at 1-1 after a strike thrown by.
That's going to be on the
Kilgore.
outer edge. Amber Kilgore trying to go around the edges and not let her get a good sweet spot on that ball.
Can't blame her.
No, I can't either. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a little bit higher. Not a home run. It's going to be a grounder this time. She's going to be out at first, forced out after Bailey Longson, the third baseman, got it and threw it to Newman.
2 outs now in the bottom of the sixth. Up to bat. Number 5, Michaela Dalton, I believe he said. Michaela Dalton taking the place of Wardlow. I apologize if that's not her name. That's really what I heard. And Dalton will hit it right in between the third baseman and the shortstop, and she will get to first.
And that's just a great gapper play for her.
Number 12, Aaron O'Leary. In for Marion County, taking the place of Brandy Barnes. 2 outs in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on first.
It's going to be just high. Going to throw it to second, try to get her out, and
She'll be safe, still in second. Good job by, I believe her name is Dalton.
yes.
Good steal. Good eyes. Bottom of the sixth, 2 outs, 1 ball. Number 12 of Marion County up to bat. Kilgore in the circle.
Here comes the pitch. Going to be just low there.
Dalton thought about trying to steal third. Thought better of it. Unless Sequatchie County can really get some offense going in the top of the seventh, this might be the last time we see Marion County's offense. 2 balls, 1 strike now. Kilgore in the circle. Kilgore's pitch is coming and hit, but just to Allison Davenport.
Who throws it from her knees to get the out at first. Sorry to catch off there,
Good
Brent.
job by Michaela Newman to get that. Bring that in. So that will be a ground out by number 12 to end the 6th inning and into the
Top of the 7th we go. Last chance here for the Lady Indians to get something going here.
3-0, 6-6-1.
Sorry for the silence there.
3-0.
Again, this is the 7th inning. 7 innings in TSSAA softball. If Sequatchie County are not able to level Marion County here, which means they would need 5 runs.
Or more.
5 runs minimum.
Yeah, 5 are a minimum here.
Game would end. Marion County lead 5-0 over Sequatchie County.
Marion County getting warmed up here.
I like some of the things I've seen from Sequatchie County.
I do too. They've been improving throughout the game. You know, they had some trouble spurts right there, but they're getting to a point where they're improving, and you can see that improvement from even the last game they played against Marion County and then Bledsoe County before that.
If I didn't have a scoreboard right in front of me, I might not believe you if you told me it was 5-0.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems that I don't even know how to say it. It just seems calm. The game,
Right,
the
right.
way it's been played looks tight, looks intense. It just
Yeah.
doesn't seem like Marion County's up by 5. And even being up by 5, it seems pretty close in this game.
It's felt like a close game.
Mm-hmm.
Hadley Gray of Sequatchie County up to bat. She had a fly out her first at bat, a ground out her second at bat.
Up to bat number 4, Hadley Gray.
Next three up for Sequatchie County are Hadley Gray, Jalen Schmidt, and Allison Davenport. Taking stats in softball is a whole lot easier than taking stats in basketball while you're trying to talk on the radio.
You're not missing a beat, are you, Brent?
What's sad is I still am. Still missing it every now and then.
At least you're getting some of the beats.
Hilarious. Gray is preparing herself in the batter's box. And
O'Kane with the pitch coming. It'll be just outside of the zone there. Be 1-0 count coming now for Gray.
Early lead in the count for Sequatchie's Gray.
It's going to be hit to the second baseman. She'll mishandle it, but she will get a grip on it and send it to the first baseman for the force out here in the seventh. First out of the inning.
Up to bat now in Jalen Schmidt's place is Lindsey Carr.
Lindsay, the senior on the team.
One of only two.
Yep. She's going to the bat. She'll hit it. It'll be foul ball there for Carr.
Count is now 0-1. One out in the bottom, one out in the top of the seventh. Sequatchie County trail Marion County 5-0. Swing and miss. 0-2 the count should be. 0-2 the count is. They had to fix the scoreboard in case you're wondering why I said it like that.
And she'll hit it. It'll go to third baseman for Marion County, go to first, and it'll be a second out of the inning there. And up to bat now, the leadoff hitter, Allison Davenport, the other senior on the team.
To have a chance to stay in this game, Sequatchie County, or to have a chance to extend this game, Sequatchie County will need some offense, starting with Allison Davenport. 2 outs in the top of the seventh. And strike thrown. Davenport caught looking. 0-1 the count now. Again, O'Kane in the circle for Marion County.
Second one coming. Davenport will get it, but she'll hit it right to the first baseman. It'll be the third out of the inning, and that will be the ball game, I do believe, here from Marion County High School.
It will be, and Marion County will win this game over Sequatchie County 5-0, the same margin of victory that they had over Sequatchie County last week.
And same margin, but different feel of the ball game, I will say. 8-3 looks a lot worse than, a 5-0 game you had here. I know Sequatchie County didn't score in this one, and O'Kane did an excellent job pitching, excellent job keeping Sequatchie County off the scoreboard. But you can see the improvement in Sequatchie County. You can see, there were some rough patches. There are always rough patches. But there were 2 or 3 there that, it was kind of just, with the season, those things wouldn't happen.
Right.
If this were late in the season, those things wouldn't happen just because of the experience you gain and, the certain things that happen throughout the season to give you that experience.
Right.
But your final score here from Marion County High School of Jasper, Tennessee, Indian softball loses to Marion County 5-0 for the second meeting of this season. They dropped to 2-2 on the season, I do believe. This Indian squad does, and been a great ball game though.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Been a great ball game to watch here, and looking forward to this Indian softball season, see how well they do. And so it should be interesting to see how far they get in the season, how far they get in the postseason and such. But like I said, your final score here from Marion County High School is Marion County 5, Sequatchie County 0, and that's been the ball game. And I've been your color commentator for the day, Chandler Morrison.
And I'm Brent Hurst, play-by-play.
And we'll see you later.